Welcome! It's Mind Your Character with Olusola-Obasa on YouTube. How's it been? Seen the first video? Seen the second? Hey, I'm sure you're beginning to simmer and then settle down with me. Look, you owe me. And all you owe me is tell others about what's happening here. Okay? And you may say you should not canvassing for, don't worry, just do what I ask you to do now. One good turn deserves another. I'm so excited doing what I'm doing. Very, very excited. So, we're together again, and I've been sharing in 2 series now. I've already told you something about how else to get paid for working. This is a serious matter because the stress people go through in our country, in this climb to work, not be here, the way they say it. It means that there must just be more. There must just be more to working, more excitement to working, more morale to working, more encouragement to working, more motivation to working. Just name all the English that you know. But the point here is there's just got to be more than that salary, the motivation for which you continue to work. Honestly, working is a beautiful thing. And if only you understood what work does to you, you will love work forever. Yes, I'm serious. I'm really serious. And so, I've been talking about else to get paid for working, and I've been sharing them in P's. So, the first P was personal development. What's the second P? Second P was pay packet management. And today, I'll be sharing another P with you, very fundamental, and that is people management. The workplace pays you in people management skill. Yes. Different kind of people, different walks of life come together every day from different ethnic groups, speaking different dialects, of course harmonized by one official language, most of the time English, except for those who are in maybe media houses where what they publish or what they broadcast is Yoruba. I'm sure virtually everybody's official language here in Nigeria is English language. Okay. People with different personalities, people with different orientation, people with different upbringing, people who see life exactly the opposite way you see it, some who see life exactly the same way you see it, some who don't see what you see but can at least bear with what you're saying. Different kind of people come together in the workplace every day to work. Just to one mission, for everyone to make the value chain strong and to get the organization where she has targeted for the year, for the quarter, or for the half of year. Have you ever wondered how seeing different people every day might have been affecting or influencing you, positively or negatively? That's another way to get paid for working. So if you notice that you are not a self-starter, for instance, and you notice a colleague of yours who is, what are you doing? Not learning from him how he gets to be a self-starter. We're talking about being mindful of so much more that's available in the workplace. Okay, so what if there's someone on your team, in your organization, who isn't as good as you in certain areas? Then, what to do on that side? So it's the flip side of the first scenario that I painted. It means that you're supposed to also be influencing that person positively, particularly if they are interested. In the workplace, we learn to take leadership roles in terms of how to move the team from one point to another. The organization in the workplace insists that we relate to people in certain ways that is proper and fit. So you cannot just decide that, oh, today I don't feel like talking to anybody. Not in a workplace. Particularly, not when you have people to deal with, like your team members, the customers, the vendors, the stakeholders, the suppliers, depending on where you work and what you do where you work. Are you beginning to follow what I'm saying? It therefore means that the workplace seeks to pay you in upping your people's skill management. If only you're conscious of the fact that that's available. So I see a lot of people get into the workplace having their morale so low in certain areas of life and keeping it that low. And you've worked in that place for 3 years, you've worked in that place for 5 years, you work in that place for 10 years. And you cannot say that, oh, for working here, I've met really valuable people who have helped me to transit. It means you weren't looking out for that good. So you're missing out on that pay. How would you do that to yourself? So you never did before, and now you do that. The workplace also pays you in people management skill. No matter how good you thought you were before you got into that workplace, certain people are better than you, and so you have things to learn from them. Others aren't as good as you, and so you have things to teach them, one way or the other. And because we spend majority of our hours at work today, you cannot begin to undermine the power of influence that the workplace has on your people management skill. How important is that? It's important to the extent that if you are going to shift in terms of progress from one point to another, it will be dependent so much on how much you have learned to manage people. Because people will be people. Why don't you be the right person? Why don't you be the team member to look out for? Why don't you be that person who has grown in leaps and bounds in terms of managing people? The fact that it's compulsory to work with people every day makes it possible for you to learn people management skill. And let me shock you. Now, if you're waiting until your organization has organized a training and said, oh, we are bringing in this blah, blah, blah facilitator to teach our people about people management skill to the end that they'll have greater team bonding, team play, spirit, or whatever, you are wrong. One thing I'm teaching you in this series is that you have to be so deliberate and determined about getting more for working to the extent that you are not going to leave anything lying without taking it if you want it. So get to work every day and learn how to manage people who are resentful, such that they don't get you on their side. So you don't get into the workplace and become worse off in behavioral patterns than you were when you came in. It means you are losing something rather than gaining something. So the workplace has influence because people are in there, and people called human capital for every organization are the strongest kind of capital asset any organization can have. It means that it's central to even you as someone who works. So decide what you want in the workplace. Decide who you want to be like. Decide who you want to influence. Be so deliberate and intentional about your life that you watch out for the in access and out access as far as your life is concerned. You must learn how to get more from working. And one other way to get paid for working in the workplace is people management skill. People have known this so well that they've turned out so good, they end up getting people to marry in the workplace. Imagine if you came into a workplace and maybe a guy, you don't care about anybody, you don't have any human feelings, so to speak, you are harsh, you believe that, oh, this place we are here to work, and because you want to work, you trample other people under your feet just to get the job done. And a beautiful CC is saying, this guy is handsome, but his behavior no be here. That girl, even though you take interest in her later and you talk to her, she's going to be coming with fear that, I cannot allow somebody to come and break my head. So you never know who is watching you. And I tell you the truth, someone is always watching. So I would usually say everybody knows everybody, because it's a workplace. There's a little of drama that you can actually put up for 10 years, for 15 years, and people will not know your real person. Jokes. So you kind of literally live with them, just like you don't sleep at work. but you live with them, they are family to you. So another thing you must understand is people management skill teaches the fact that you have a family outside of your home in the workplace, and you must learn how to manage that relationship very well. Ensure that you're trustworthy, because that's the defining line for every kind of relationship. Once trust is broken, nothing else good can happen. And learn other things. So don't be the person who is getting queried for insubordination. Why don't you learn how to relate vertically and horizontally as far as people are concerned? All of this is available in the workplace. So I want you to get back to work. It's Wednesday, so get back to work and start learning to receive people management skill as another way you can get paid for working. If all you get for working is finances, you are shortchanging yourself. I'll be back with you again on Wednesday, and I'll be sharing the 4th P. Make sure you keep it to date with me on this channel. Subscribe, mind your character. With Olusola-Obasa is the channel, and my name is Olusola-Obasa. I like to call myself your Better Me Project Consultant. So, as a consultant, it means I'm willing to help you out whatsoever. Don't forget, I've been in this business for 20 years, not be my mind. So I have got stuff to help you with. See you again, and bye for now.